how will I say it now? The number one, the kind of audience. Number two, the system of government. Now, when I say the kind of audience, in the sense that if you are designing for instance, real estate, okay, the kind of audience should read to you that this is luxury, and the kind of audience you are designing to will determine the things, the elements, the shapes, the color, actually the color we are going to be using. You can't just use any color. Now, like I said, if you are designing for your real estate, it's sounding luxury. Designing for car business, it's luxury. So the color that should be coming to your mind are colors that have to do with luxuries. For instance, black, gold, purple, maybe red, and stuff like that. So all these have to be put into consideration. Then there should be a catchy heading. All right, I'll be sending some flyer to explain this point. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? All right, so there must be a catchy ending, and this is where brain work comes in, or now in the era we are, ChatGPT has make the work more effective and advantageous. Now, for instance, let me send a flyer. I think there's a flyer designed recently. Okay, let me use this one assistant. If you look at my screen, you see something like, "Don't let this mistake crash your study abroad dream." This, when someone says someone who aspires to study abroad, now this will draw the person's attention. That's what I mean. There must be a catchy attention. This thing right up. What draws the people? Just like I was explaining in church flyer design yesterday, there must be a point of attraction. This is another one. What you should know about the affordable European universities. Do you get? So everybody will want to know. I think that should have another one here. Just look at this now. Study in Europe without breaking the bank. So things like this. Now, you should also understand, when I talk about color, some brand have their color palette ready. So it's important that you ask your client, do they have it? To avoid designing, at the end of the day, they will tell you that this is not the color they want. Some clients are like that. They are feel professional, that they have their color choice unique to their brand. For instance, you can't be using blue to design for Zenith Bank. When you hear Zenith Bank, the color that should come to your mind is white, red, and ash. Another example, Coca-Cola, right, and that is red, white, and black. Let's another example, Sprite, green and white, then touch of black. So some of these industries or brands have their already colors that is unique to their brand. So it's important you ask these questions. It's important. Now, so next thing, when you want to design for a brand, be intentional about doing your research. Don't rush it. Just like this, source inspiration. Go to Pinterest. Source inspiration. Pick like 5. I taught us this already. Pick like 5 designs that stand out for you and pick inspiration from them. And that's what we're going to be doing tonight. I don't know what business we're going to be designing for, but I just know we're going to be designing. Okay? Pick inspiration from them and patiently. The reason why you have to be patient is that, see, when you are designing for a client, your goal is beyond that client. You have the client has an audience, direct and indirect audience. Okay, like for instance, there's a church I designed for, because the flyer we designed yesterday. Do you know someone reached out to me again and said, okay, I should help them to design. Why? They don't know me. They only saw it somewhere. Though it was free. And this is where it comes in. Either you are designing free or paid. Do it like you are being paid for it, but you don't know who is going to see it. Your target is beyond the client. You are designing for a very large world. You don't know where it's going to post it. Maybe it's online, a very large market. People are seeing it. Or maybe make things worse. The person prints it out. People are seeing it. Professionals are seeing it. Non-professionals are seeing it. Business people are seeing it. So you should be patient. Don't rush any work. Don't do work under pressure. At the end of the day, you are not even satisfied, but you just want to meet the client's demand. And that's what I noticed with some of you with the assignments. It's beyond meeting the deadline. What's more important is making a delivery that stands out. Okay? And let me correct this now from the assignment. See, if you can't stick to instruction, you can't grow. Our leverage system in leadership, or when we submit to learn something, is to stick to instruction. If you can't stick to instruction, you can't grow. When an instructor says replicate, you are replicating. What that means is that you are not changing anything except you are being asked to do so. I want to believe you're understanding me. So you must be intentional about paying attention to what details. And this goes to you when you are designing for a client. Pay attention to every single detail. Don't go in your write-up. Sometimes some clients don't know what they want. They don't know. So it's your job. Now, I'm going to show us AI tomorrow, how we can use ChatGPT to help these things in our content writing, in designs. Just like one of the lessons I showed you today. Everything you see me, I think I made about 5 of that designs. Everything you see there, I use ChatGPT to direct me on, the write-up, the content, even to the call to action. Now, every design should have a call to action. Your design is communicating your value, and it should also communicate, it should also be able to convert. If it cannot convert, then it's not functional. It's just beautiful. I don't know if you get. For instance, when I make call to action, this is what I mean. Let me be. Wish I can see. It's been a long time my design business life. All right, this was a carousel design I did today, and after seeing this, now this is the call to action. At Kendrick Lane, we help you avoid these costly mistakes and guide you every step of the way from application to arrival. Start your study abroad journey with confidence today. Message Kendrick now. This is call to action. But if I just stop here, then I'm just educating. I'm communicating value, but I'm not converting. And the aim of every design out there is to convert. There should be an exchange for the value I'm giving, which is money. So your design should always have a call to action. So let's go into the business of the day. Which business are we going to design for now? You guys suggest for me. Suggest a business we should design for. Let's suggest. Someone should suggest. Give us a business to design on. I'm not here with anything on my head. Nobody is talking. Real estate. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Mm. So real estate design is very simple. Okay. Depends on what you really want. So let's go. So as I said, let's go and pick inspiration. Now, there's something I've not told you guys. The best source of inspiration is God, is the Holy Spirit. You can't do without that. I believe there's no Muslim here, and if you are here, is that you accept him or not? You don't have option. All right. Yes, there's no Muslim here. Joel, Daniel Ray, Jesus for me. So there's no Muslim here. And if you are here, you have just one choice: accept him. Okay, so that when you want to design, you need to think also with your spirit. Okay, don't just say I know it, I know it. There are some designs I do that it's from sleep I get the inspiration. It's from meditation I get the inspiration to do it. Like the flyer I did yesterday, it looks simple, but that flyer got me the highest view ever in my design journey. The highest comments, the highest what is it called? Likes and views. It looks simple, right? But if I tell you I get the inspiration, I've stressed myself. What am I going to design? What am I going to design? I just gave up and start thinking about the topic, and that's inspiration came up. So you must learn to trust on your spirit. The scripture say, Joel 2:28, there's a spirit, or Joel 28:28, there's a spirit in a man, and the spirit of God giveth him understanding on everything he does. Can you see the screen now? So learn to trust the spirit. Can you see the screen now? All right. So real estate flyer. So you can just go to Pinterest, type real estate flyer design. So you will see thousands and tens of thousands of them. So you can just be going around. I'm not going to do a complex one tonight, too, because it do take time. I think I have less than 30 minutes left for this class. I have a class by 8:30. I'm just going to do something very simple. All right, so let's source for inspiration. Let's see what we like, what we love. Can you see this one? Very simple design. There's not any serious work here. There's not any serious work. Just the luxury. Okay. If you don't have enough data, don't come to Pinterest too, because you will like too many things that you like. You will see too many things that you like. You may have intention of downloading one and you end up downloading 20. So let me save this building, this structure. I think I love it. It will make sense for design. Let me save this. This is what we are going to be using. So let's go back. Let's source for inspiration. Oh my God. I love this design. Now, if you are designing a real estate flyer, there are important details it should have. Now, it's important you have location, most sometimes price tag, just like this one. Can you see? Price tag, then something captivating. So what I'm going to do tonight is to use ChatGPT to generate the brief we are going to be using for the design. Okay. Whoosh. Which one are we using now? Which one are you using? God help me. Holy Spirit, help me. Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh. Are you seeing designs? We have creatives. So. All right, I think I love something here. What I love here is the price and the way they wrote the name. All right, so I'm going to download that. The position of the price and the way the buy your dream home is being written. So I love that. I'm going to keep that. So let's go to another place. Now, before you search for inspiration, you must have known the things the details, the brief you are writing. Okay. So for this, I love the way they wrote the contact address and what is it called now? The Gmail and location. So I'm going to save that also. Then what else do we need? What else do we need? Let's see what we need. They'll see. Iba, oh, Iba. Iba, oh, Iba. Iba, oh. Now, can you look at this? The call to action, ready to make your move. Can you see the catchy? This is what I was talking about. You are eminently glorious, immaculately beautiful. I can go on and on. But my words. Now this stating the estate benefits. All right. So let's deal with these three. Now let's go to ChatGPT. Are you with me? Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT to generate a brief for this design. Now, pay attention. No, should I talk about this now? I don't have time for this tonight. Now, ChatGPT will give you the question you ask him. If I just come, you're gonna see a different now. Give me ChatGPT. Give me a brief for a real estate flyer design. This is garbage in, garbage out. It's gonna give you direct. Look at it. Okay. Now, let me use another format. All right, ChatGPT, I need you to give me a professionally stated details, brief for a real estate flyer indicating the location. Whose mic is unmuted? Price, actual price, and flexible payment. Give it a catchy heading and with a call to action. Let's see. let's look at the beginning of this. Look at what it started with. Look at what it's giving me, ba. Stress. Headline: Find your dream home today, or luxury living way awaits you. Can you see the difference? And here it said, own a piece of Lagos serenity. It looks professional, right? Prices, and look at you have to be detailed when using your ChatGPT, all right? He even gave me the key features of the real estate. So do you understand? So ChatGPT will give you what you give him. So we have these 3 flyers to work with. This, all right, these 3. So don't forget, here I said I love what they did here, the price and the name. Then here, this, where the contact info are written, while these, the what is it called, the benefits. So I'm going to use this in place of the features. Okay, so let's go. And this is the building we are using. So the first thing I'm going to do is to remove the background of this image. Okay, for the type of design I want to do, for this, let me on this thing. For the kind of design I want to do, if I don't remove the background, this shape can't be put there. Okay, so I'm going to remove the background using photo room. Can you see my screen? The network took me out again. Can you see my screen? And can you hear me? Can someone respond, please? Can you see my screen? All right. So I'm going to do that quickly. So yesterday I said, when you are trying to source inspiration for your design, study the design very well. Study it very well. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, let's get to work. Let's go to Pixellab. Oh my gosh. So let me set my Canva. Let's use 1.5 to 1.305. Yeah, that should be okay. So next thing I should bring this in. Let me change the background color first. To white. Let me change it to something like this. So we have this. Where's our, let me bring it in. We are starting with this. Now don't forget, using a brief from ChatGPT. Okay, you're only following their system. Now look at the color here. What color do you think will go with this? Black is one, white is one also. Then red should go in, and possibly gold. So either of those three colors will work with this. So let's go. Let me lock that. Now the next thing I'm going to do now is to bring this shape, the shape where the price is written. Pick your shape, scroll up, increase the radius. If you notice, the edge is not sharp. That's why you're increasing the radius. So like this. Now scroll up. Now to give you the color, you notice the color we have here. You can see it's gradient. The upper part is very green, while this part is looking like yellow, something like that. So I'm going to do that now. Click on gradient, click on the plus sign. Now the color combination will be different, absolutely. So the down part, we want it to be very light. Okay, so let's pick this place. While the top part, which is here, to be, let's pick this color here and something like this. Can you see that? Let me reduce this a little bit. Can you see that? So this is what we have there. Then you go click on to back. Let it go back. Is it the same thing we have? We're almost having the same thing, right? Let me move this building down a little bit. So we have this. And I'm going to lock it. Now, what price did ChatGPT give us? So ChatGPT gave us was actual price 3 million per. Okay, it's talking about land. Let me twerk it a little bit. Give me for a building property on sale. All right, 85 million. All right, now you're talking. Okay. I'm on this detail plenty. Okay, so our price, we have 85 million naira. Okay. So now, if you look at your alphabet very well, there's no N there, right? There's no hash. So you're going to be using N. Then you don't go ahead and be using this type of hash in your Nokia 3310. It's unprofessional, all right? Don't use this. So you have 85 million, right? 85, and so in cap lock, 85 M. Let's increase the price. See size, sorry. Now price doesn't enter my mouse. Okay. Change the color to white. It should be white. Then let's give it a font. So we have this. In the name of Jesus, I don't know the name. Now, you look at this very well, there's a cross on it that symbolizes that is what? It's Naira. Okay, so all you have to do that, you're going to pick a shape and do that. So let me use my position to set that right. Let me crop it a little bit. It's too long. Reduce the size. Okay, copy it. And so we have this. Let me bring it down a little bit. Now, I don't want to be touching one after the other. So I'm going to click this place to move everything a little bit so that we write price at the top side. Click on this place down. Then this one that has like something like phone, close to the delete, click on it. I'm going to click on what I want to select, what I want to move. This, and this. Then move it. So everything is, I've not joined them together, but I can move everything at once. Okay. So we have that there. Let me lock it up. Now, that shape for price, let's use another shape. Now, look at it. We are going to be using gold there. Choose gradient. The down part should be a little bit dark, while this place should be lighter, something like this. Let me give it a little radius. So I'm going to scroll here and give it inner shadow. Click on inner shadow, enable it, change the color to, you can see what I'm using here, right? I don't know what that color is, look like cream, whatever it is. Increase the blur radius, and that's all. Look at it. It's looking goldish. Okay. Now, if you look at under this very well, look at the shadow under. Okay. I'm going to increase that for you to see. The shadow, there's something black under. How do you do that? So what you're going to do is, where you are seeing sticker, click on it and just click anywhere on the screen. Don't click the Mark II. Click anywhere on the screen and then go back and click that thing. Change the color to black. Reduce it like this. Move it. Come here, move it behind that gold thing. Then just make it come out a little bit. Then go to your rotate. Slant it. I think 2 should be okay. It's too long. Let's reduce the size. Let's bring it out. I'm coming. Let me do something else. To make it faster, pick a shape, change to cycle, reduce the opacity to 0, increase the stroke. I showed us how to do this yesterday. So reduce it like this and blur radius. I think this should give us more effective. Oh my God. -4 should be too much. All right, so I'm gonna move it behind. Now it's looking as if it's wide, right? Go to your 3D rotate and use this. let's reduce the size a little bit. Now, those of you that used to price graph your design 2.5, you can see now it's not easy. Cool. They tell you design graphic, you want to design, they tell you 10K, you say abba, not too much. It's not just to put like this, put like this. She has time now. Let me not talk. So let's move this. Okay, let me change the, that will be +5. Move it also to that place. Move it behind the logo, the gold. So we have that. Are you following me? Hope you never sleep. Don't sleep. Jesus, I have 15 minutes left. Let's be faster. Let's be faster. So something has happened. Who shifted this thing? So we have this. Then let's look at the price ChatGPT give. Flexible payment. Let's copy that. Now, I'm going to show you another way to put shadow now, but it always has different effects. Okay, so I'm just going to copy that, edit, then bring it down. I think this should be red. Will red go there? No. Let's continue. So to give it shadow, go to stroke width, increase it, then scroll down, increase the blur radius. Can you see that? So we have this. So let me initial deposit of 20 million and balance spread over. Let me make it fit to this place. So let's change the color to white as well. Give it a font. Now I'm going to give that 20 million a different color. So what I'm going to do now is to make it form on that place. No. All right. Good. So the next thing, I think what's written there? Flexible payment. So we have that. Then the other one, actual price. You can see our design is coming up. Now I'm noticing something, that the space at this side, the left hand side is more than the right hand side. So I'm going to move everything at once, just like I showed you. So this, this, and this. All right. So we have that. Now, what's the next thing to do? The name or the catchy this thing. Hi, yeah, child. Okay. Your dream home awaits. Luxury living made affordable. It's looking too small to my liking. Hmm. Let me do something here. Let me try to reduce the other one. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one I'm going to do. I'm going to copy them one after the other. All right. So let's give it a color. Let's use brown. Or kind of ox blood or I don't really know color like that. Then now to use the alignments, it's not good that some of your writings. That's what I know. One of your assignments, some of your writings are like this, some are like this. So this is the advantage of the grid line to guide you to have a proper alignment. Okay. So let's leave it this way. Are you with me? Then what else? Now the features. So I'm going to pick a shape, put it there. give it a radius. So I'm going to be using black there, but I'm going to reduce the opacity. Then give it a white stroke. Something like this. Okay, so let's see what the ChatGPT give us. So we have two things to write here. The price, something, what, property details and key features. So let's just go straight to that. Can you see how this is taking time? Let's change the color to white and use a font. If you notice, I've been using one font since, so I'm going to use another font here. Pop in. Okay, so all rooms, let's take it down a bit. Now, something to point out that we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to be using some dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's change the color to cream or gold, something like that. Now come to this place, line spacing. Reduce the space between them. Can you see that? Move it. Come, let me use my grid line. You could do this one after the other if you have the time. You can see it's not giving me what I want, right? So I need to delete 1, 2, 3, number 4, number 6, number 4 and 6, number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think it's balanced now. So we are going to put here, what is here? Key features. Pick a shape. I'm still going to be using our gold. just going to copy one of the texts we have already. So we have this. Then the next thing is property details. So I'm just going to copy this shape, come to edit, and move it somewhere like this. So we have this. So I'm going to copy this to bring in that. So I'm going to be doing a little twerk on the text. So the type should be bolder. Well, let me change the font generally. Then this bold, the status, line size, then title, so we have that. I think I should reduce this. I should now give me the work to do. Share and an assignment with this man. So not be let me go suffer now. Prepare your mind, but it's very simple, sha. So let me copy this. What is the heading? Property details. So if you are with me, type yes, uncle. Oh my. Design is not for the weak. If you are with me, type yes, uncle. All right. Hope you are enjoying it. All right, let's continue. I think what's left now is location. Can you hear me? I beg, nothing should do network. Sure, I think I'm done with the main things from here. So let me bring in the other thing that we are getting inspiration from, which is this. So all we are getting here is the location details. All right. So, and that is very simple. Just pick a shape. So go to gradient, give you the color of that shape we first had, but this time around you are going to swap it. This one should be up. Okay, so this is darkness a little bit, the shade. Then this one, give it a little tone. You should understand, if you're in the first class, you should understand this very well. All right, so we have this. Okay. I'm still tempted to change this font. Let me try something else. Let's just continue. So let's check the details ChatGPT give us for the location. Okay. So I'm going to use my vector location logo here. I just kind of love the So I'm going to put a shade under that. I showed us how to do that yesterday. So I'm going to increase the stroke. Take it behind. Go to 3D rotate and reduce the opacity. All right, so what do we have here? So we have this. Then what else do we need to add from what we're being given? Contact info. So I'm going to put a demarcation between these. Mm. Sorry, let's just give it black. So let me copy this. I'm gonna put this here. Let me reduce the size of location. Then what else? Let me add this. So we're gonna have this like this. So the main details in the flyer is already there, and I think we have this ready here. But there's still some little touches I'm going to do with other application. I'm going to be adding little lens flare. So let's save this. Whew. So you can either use Pixart to add your lens flare or use PSCC. So let me just use Pixart. Don't want to do stress, some little stress. It has free and also, and it also has the paid version. So what I'm going to do here, what happened here? I'm seeing a fault here. This thing shifted. Oh, Jesus. Hi. Oh my God. That was a shift. I'm coming. I think it's okay now. So let me save it again. Can you see my screen? The network took me out again. Can you see my screen? I need to write on this now. I have a class now, please. All right, so let's wrap up quickly. So I'm gonna pick another one. This. That come out now. Yo. Demo. Okay, so I'm just going to add photo. Where did I have them? Okay, I think I should have them here. So the only thing I'm adding here is the lens flare. All right. So let me start with this. I'm going to scroll to blend, then screen. So let me put this here. Pick the second one, blend it, screen it. Pixart. That is the name of the app. Pixart. Let me see if it's okay here. That should be okay there. So this also. Then So we have this. So just to click on that download button and we have it saved. So let's see what we have. Now I'm going to add a little edit with it with a free app, Snapseed. I just want to make it pop and sharp. Let me click this pop and see what it does with it. All right, I'll go with it. Then tools, I'm going to increase the sharpness only. Let's say to 50. The other application I use, normally I don't use this, it's a free app. I use Lightroom for my enhancement. So we have this and we are done. Clap for Jesus. Woo! So this is what we did tonight, and I believe you understood every bit of it. Oh, we spent how many minutes? Bless you too. We spent how many minutes? We started around about 8 o'clock, and here we are over 1 hour. So you see, it's not easy, right? So this is your assignment. You have to replicate this, and mind you, we only have one resource. Okay, so we only have this building as the resources. Then our source of inspiration. So, is there any question? Question? I have to go now. Any question? All right. So if there are no questions, Uncle, what's the name? What is the problem? So this is your assignment. Please submit it before tomorrow's class. Tomorrow's going to be the last class. Okay. Make sure you do them and submit it. The video will be ready before morning. Okay. Can I still remember? One 315. 13. So I would love to go now. So I'll be waiting to hear and see your beautiful designs as well. So Good night, guys. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.